We're sitting down with Matt Johnson from Consumers Energy because we've had some significant weather come through northern Michigan over the past week. Multiple ice storms, a lot of people without power due to these ice storms and lines coming down. So we're chatting with Matt today about what's being done to get the lights back on and power back to the people. So Matt, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about what your teams at Consumers are doing in the communities.
Yeah, Eric, well, certainly we appreciate you having us on. And we just want to first and foremost express our appreciation for everybody for being patient. We realize that this is a challenging time. We realize that, it's an inconvenience not to have your lights on. You guys were hit especially hard up there, and we realize that. We have crews that have been working nonstop, on 16-hour plus shifts to restore power to the folks up there as quickly and safely as possible. We've seen a lot of the images coming in, and we've seen that ice is accumulating on power lines, and that unfortunately lines have come down. So we're doing a lot in the community. Actually, we're having several activations up there in which we're giving free water to folks who need it. We're supporting community shelters in the Gaylord area, and also doing some free meals for folks there. So really doing everything we can to support the community during this difficult time. And again, we just really appreciate people's patience as we work to get the lights back on as quickly and also as safely as possible.
Which, on that note, Matt, let's say someone is driving down a rural road in their community. They come across down power lines due to the ice. What should someone do?
First of all, stay away from those power lines, right? Don't try to get up close. We appreciate, folks giving us space. We tell people to stay at least 25 feet away from downed power lines and to call 911 if it's an urgent situation. We also really want to encourage people to call us at Consumers Energy at 1-800-477-5050. That's the way that you can report that to us so we can get out there and get somebody assigned to that to try and get that situation taken care of. Power lines that are down can be dangerous. And so again, call 911 or call us and stay away, give those crews time and space to work. We might have to close some roads in order to restore power safely. Again, so we just appreciate people's patience and space while we work very hard up there to get the lights back on.
Now, Matt, this plays intimately into a project we've been talking about for well over a year now, the Reliability Roadmap. A lot of the work Consumers doing is to mitigate problems just like these. So do you feel over at Consumers that this is almost vindication of all the hard work being done, burying power lines, cutting trees back, so that hopefully in the future, issues like this won't happen?
Yeah, the weather is very unpredictable, right? And, we are investing millions of dollars into upgrading our infrastructure to make the system even more reliable, as you mentioned, Eric. And so, yes, we buried 10 miles of power lines last year, and we continue to, bury more this year. And we continue to escalate our tree trimming process and to be able to do that even more frequently to try and get the trees out of the way in those areas that we know might be impacted. So there are a lot of things we can do. What we can't do is control the weather. Right. And so that's kind of what we're experiencing right now. And, so we, again, just really appreciate people's patience. And we are confident, that we'll get power back on as soon as we can.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with us today. A very, very important topic as we all navigate the severe weather we've been having here in northern Michigan. And folks, we are going to make sure that all the information that you need, links to connect with Consumers Energy, if you have down power lines to report or just need more information, it's all going to be available after the show today over on 9and10news.com. Thank you so much, Matt.